Hello everybody, right, it's Flintlock here from Pirate Warmaker, and I apologise it's been so long since I've had a video. The last video out was a little while ago, and it was explaining about the way the wands are going. Since then, I've had a couple of people ask me if they would be willing to do wands for special people in their life. I've said yes. And I've even done a couple of ones for other people for Christmas, things like that. I'm really starting to enjoy it again. It's absolutely fantastic. Going to do something slightly different today. Now, I'm sure most of you have noticed that throughout all my videos, I wear this necklace. For those of you who don't know, this necklace is Mjolnir. It's Thor's hammer. And it represents my faith, if you will. I am very much a follower of the faith of the Norse, or Asatru as it's currently known. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to go into details about it. I'm sure none of you are particularly interested. However, I've always been very, very interested in ancient warriors and stuff like this. Anyway, so I've decided that this time I'm finally going to do something that I've always wanted to do, and make a Viking axe. Now, I don't have a forge or anything like that, and I had to get something, I had to make something that was somewhat child-friendly. I mean, like, you know, it's an axe. It's going to be a bit difficult to make it child-friendly. But I decided to go and buy this axe head. This is a reenactment axe head. The lip on that is at least 3mm wide, which is reenactment standard. So no matter what, I couldn't cut anything with it if I tried. If anything, these ends sharp, tiny bit sharp, but you know, ideally you don't really want to swing it at anybody and cause that sort of trouble anyway. And I'm going to mount this on a piece of hickory, a fairly short one. I've already got the piece. It's here. This is my piece of hickory that I'm going to mount it on, just like so. Now, it's a very, very short piece, and I'm well aware of that. The idea behind that is the fact that I want it to be able to be used one-handed, and I want to be able to carry it in a bag with me if I ever decide to go out or go to a reenactment or anything like that. And if it turns out to be very, very nice, I want it to be my burial weapon, I think. As Vikings usually had a weapon to go with them, and I'd like one that I'd make myself, but actually be a proper axe, as it were. So right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to this at some point. I'm going to cut a slit down the middle of there. I'm going to pop that on, and I'm going to drive a wedge into that split, which will widen the wood and force it on there, and I will wood glue that in as well, so it does not come off. Not necessarily a traditional way of doing it, as these things were friction fit in the first place, but it'll be good enough, I think. As for this was a piece of hickory, and what I really want to do with this is, once I've got it all smoothed out, as you can see, I already made a start on the shape that I wanted. I'm finding it difficult to record things at the moment. I have to use my phone and trying to do that while inside, because I'm doing all my stuff inside at the moment. It's pretty cold here in England at the beginning of December. I don't really want to go and sit out in my shed and do this, especially as I haven't cleaned out my shed in about 6 months. Oops, really should get on that. What I want to do is I want to decorate this. I want to do some carvings up here and around here. I'm not entirely sure what I want yet, but yeah, I'm going to draw some patterns in. I'm going to Dremel it out, and I'm mildly considering getting some blue glow-in-the-dark paint and filling the entire pattern with it, so it will glow in the dark. obviously. Now, I have actually tried this before with some bokkens that I used to sell. And if I can find a picture, I will put one up here. If I can't, you won't see one there. So I apologise for that. But it turned out really, really well. It was patient. I had to put layer after layer after layer because I wanted it to be quite full because I wanted to get really, really bright. But there are some of my handmade wooden bokkens out there with blue glow-in-the-dark paint, very, very carefully put in. And I think they look fantastic. So yes, this is my next plan. This is going to be... It's going to be a 2-video thing. As you can see, this one isn't particularly well done. I've got it propped up on my sofa. I've got a new phone, so I'm actually quite far away from the phone. It doesn't look like it because the camera's really zoomed into my face. While looking at it, I've got this yellow box tracking my face, which is really distracting. So that's my plan for this. Yeah, I think I'll find a good name for it as well. So I can... Yeah, that's my next project, I think. So there will be another video up. I'm not entirely sure when. At some point. It is currently the 3rd of December, I believe. Yes, it's the 3rd of December. So I will put this up today. So I'm not entirely sure. It's obviously December. I have a large family. We'll see where this goes. This is just a keep you on track. You may well just end up seeing the next video of this being done and me going, hey, look, I did it, rather than the actual build or videoing myself doing it, because I'm not entirely sure how I will. So this is more of an update, really. I mean, I've just spent sort of 7 minutes just nattering away at the camera. We should move on. On another note, I have a brother on YouTube. His name is Dwayne Hanley, and his YouTube name is Dwayne Hanley as well. Him and a good friend of his, Liam, they build dens in the wood. Or in woods, rather. At the moment, they currently have a blue 9-man tent in the middle of the woods as they are preparing to build an epic den. And I'm really, really excited to see that. I've seen a few of theirs before. Unfortunately, they did actually start building a den. It must have been about a year ago. But unfortunately, some other people got there and they broke it and destroyed it. And so they're obviously really disappointed. But now they've finally managed to find some private property with permission to build a den on. So hopefully they shouldn't have any more trouble with that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do. I know that my brother is very, very clever when it comes to being able to build dens and stuff like this, because I used to build some with him when I was younger. So I'm really, really excited to see what he comes up with. I'm hoping at some point to pop down there and give him a hand. Unfortunately, we don't actually live particularly that close to each other, and I do have rather large responsibilities where I am, which is a bit disappointing. But if I could get down there and help him and Liam at some point, I'd really, really like to be able to do that. It would be really fun. I haven't seen my brother in a very long time, so it would be good. So, Dwayne, I'm looking forward to seeing some of your videos, or some more of your videos. I catch each one of them as they come out. They always get a like. I've subscribed. Maybe not this one. I should subscribe with this channel. Must remember that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys are doing. If you guys could possibly go and have a look at his channel and leave a comment saying that Flintlock sent you, or the Pirate Wandmaker sent you, and it would all be appreciated. Okay, fantastic. So hopefully at some point soon you will get another video. It might be next year at this point. I don't know. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. But anyway, I've chatted for 9 minutes and 41 seconds. I'm sure you're pretty bored at this moment. We'll just leave it there. So if I don't see you beforehand, have a very Merry Christmas, guys. If I do see you beforehand, it still counts. I still hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I'll just wish it you again in the next one. Peace out.